This diplomatic mission is a farce. The Dominion...
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing Headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ. Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us. You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maoma people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty. The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Sea rat coward! I'll have your head for this!
I have his scent. And soon, this is madness. There has been enough death in this city. Move, unless you don't mind the spatter. I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell... Go. This...
No! God's mercy! Stay back!
The gods can't hear you. Scream louder! That's it. Again! Where is former Ambassador Ulandil? Another honored enemy we must send to the Temple of the Morning Springs. Too many today. No matter. Before he fled to the embassy, Ulandil, I fear, will learn soon enough. What a nightmare. I hope all dealings with our Dominion allies won't end this way. I signed a new treaty with Vicereeve Peladil moments ago. He assured me the Dominion will defend our little island from any reprisals, Maomor or otherwise. Hey, Slowpaws. Move with purpose, Slowpaws. Only the fleet of foot survive. The Maomor attacked Cat's-Eye Key from the sea. Commander Khenarthi.
The Dominion welcomes all who wish to join. Your chance for untold prosperity comes with Dominion rule.
You there. The Marma attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort. Huh! A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered. I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this...
Snakes.
Those Malma pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye Key. Sea Vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it... The Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details.
We can't let those Marama pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families. I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? I'll do no such thing. If any of those Sea Viper shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll claw it off myself.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
What are you doing here? That doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some Sea Viper skulls, I don't really care. You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you. Don't take too long. The sooner...
You aided me at the Temple of the Morning Springs. I'd be a fool not to return the favor. Whatever the... You've already proven your courage. Then let's go. There'll be no...
quality material makes for quality goods.
Found it!
A ringing head is bad, but when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes? I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Sea vipers, Maorma pirates. Our deaths, I suppose? Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I... Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see... Exactly the right question. It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach it completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking husk.
I'd honestly hope...
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. No, I really shouldn't worry you. I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the Sea Viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem...
Damn that man.
This is Ilsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Malma. I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. Ha! There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do...
I've read about such things, but the books don't do it justice.
Good find, cohort.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Mora's twitching tentacles. I'm glad that's done.
Come! You must leave this place! Follow me!
What do you think happened?
Not one sea viper will make it.
What are you doing here? Maybe we should invest in some lightning rods. You're slow, but you turn the tide of battle. Zaire...
Let it sit with you.
We're gone
Novel
3 hours,
erudition
and the Malma
always
attacked the
makes
city?
me heady.
Typical. Always missing the real fight.
You have to admit.
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? The Maumar are
That
fled.
is interesting.
Every part?
You're hopeless.
Another chance at perfection.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout.
What do you mean?
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave? Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beach ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around. Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
What luck! The Prowler was untouched by the hurricane. Then, the hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave? Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise. Oh, and our Sunsighter. Sure, talking's easier. Barnacles on the arse. Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. Like the pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the Joan and Jode. Don't let the captain hear you say that. Captain Jimala took over the prow.
you're not here to help, get off my ship.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck. We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do. Onglon is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsider in no time. Have it your way. What else needs doing? All right.
Well...
Another chance of perfection.
That was fast. All right. I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call. Something you'll want to hear. You just...
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it. Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue, but 3 of my own crew were missing. Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale. The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Here...
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane! Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things. Those filthy Maulmer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island. Yes, I'm sure of it. The Maulmer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I...
We can use this.
Those sea vipers are insane!
They won't kill me today!
Sur and Werkwild returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank. Then we'll finish repairing.
Revelations await.
Finally, Beza Joe will find this fabled brush.
Going to need a moment.
I'm not a young man.
Pain lies ahead. Turn back,
This one does not understand. This shrine is supposed to be lit with an ever-burning... A simple khajiit. Answers to unasked questions. Mysteries defined by the stars themselves. And if Sahir Daro makes some gold along the way, it's a shrine to Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Knowledge. Tomes lost to the ages while searching for the shrine. That's her. It's the lying spirit.
Don't listen to these fools' words. The forbidden tomes must be destroyed. Place them in the shrine's flame, quickly. What? That isn't possible. No matter. I'll rekindle the shrine's fire with my own essence, but you must promise, then that is a blessing. Once the books begin calling to you, there is little time before they ensnare you completely.
You have the books? Then luck truly favors my path. Do not listen to the lying spirit. This knowledge, this one, knows the proper care in handling of old texts. Also the importance of... You have the books? Then...
No! The flames burn us! It hurts! It hurts!
You've done it. The tomes are gone. I can't hear them anymore, I'm certain.
This one wishes you hadn't destroyed the books. But the shrine may yet reveal its secrets.
As part of the Dominion, you will bring security.
I hear your pain, old... Windcatcher Plantation depends on the great tree, yet it sickens before my eyes. Our fates are like leaves in its branches. Do you see that strange miasma? There's a cave directly beneath. I can feel the spirit. I'm uncertain.
Pinaquama Master. Ever tried? They always go. If they'd...
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
I'm with you, cohort!
Good find, cohort.
Praise Ifrey. The Kwama will soon learn.
Planning to improve your equipment while you're here? Smart.
We can't. They kicked us out, remember?
No, when?
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go? Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course...
Sugar double. You're lucky to be alive.
I forgot. They mix brews with moon sugar here.
Yes, and in most Khajiiti ports. Now, let's think of a way out of this mess.
It is as I said, fellow. No good can come of it.
Have you seen Gary? Is Zulana's son? Yes. A vile school. Gary hasn't learned. He hurt his back in a terrible...
Begone!
Going to need a moment. I'm not a young man. We have an accord.
You don't have the will for this. But I do. Come.
I don't know how Mother will take this.
What have you done? Then you have done what I could not. My husband now rests with the ancestors, free of the Skooma enslaving him. When Hazik embraced Skooma with more affection than he did with me, I gave him every chance to claw his way back. But poisoned arrows to stun, a blade to finish. I noted the ardor of the moons within you and sent you to aid Kari. That is help, yes? Then Kari learns to stand with allies rather than on his own. He shows me he is ready. With time and training, he will honor his ancestor. Agir Trajijazeri. We justly take by force. At Two Moons Dance, we study the thin line between justice and vengeance. We train so we will always know the difference. Yes? Agir Traj... Kari, you did what Mother could not.
I did what I could to her to restore our family's honor.
Light it!
Interesting place. I'll take some notes and try not to gulp.
How invigorating!
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Walk away. The cross-street bandits won't stand for company.
We can't take a portal.
You there! Come here! I asked around. Nobody from the shipwreck remembers seeing you before Eagle's Strand. No more That farmer shook himself to death. You think I don't recognize a skooma overdose when I see one? That I don't know why skeevers are frothing at the mouth? I should arrest the lot of you. Buying time to get your story straight.
My father is dead, and now this Dominion outsider wants to throw me in prison. They say they found evidence of skooma. Then Officer Lauren found nothing in the storehouses but suspicion. She's bluffing. What will you tell her? What's right is allowing us to recover from tragedy, not suffer more.
All right, you've had enough time. Where's the skooma? Last chance. If someone doesn't tell me where the skooma is, you'll all face the consequences. Yes, well, it's my job to ask questions. Soldier, look after these people. Once they're settled, report back to Mistral.
Thank you. Serendar himself will commend your actions. Give me the skooma so I can... Thank you. I'll destroy this immediately. Thank you. Poison causes nothing but pain.